Everyone, regardless of their seemingly perfect life, is facing a challenge. Growing up poor, I used to think celebrities and rich people had a secret manual to life. When I was in college, a wealthy mentor dropped the truth bomb. Everyone puts on their pants one leg at a time. This week's question is, if a miracle solved your biggest problem, what would you be doing differently? Naturally, this begs the question, what is the biggest problem in my life? Without understanding my biggest problem, there really isn't a space for a miracle. It's why I love Albert Einstein's quote on problem solving so much. If he was given an hour to solve a problem, he would spend 55 minutes focusing on defining the problem and 5 minutes focusing on the solution. That's because every problem has a solution. In fact, it has multiple solutions. The challenge is often in articulating the problem or identifying the right problem. Even with this awareness and spending nearly an hour reflecting on my problem, I'm not 100% sure that I have it figured out. After blowing past the "my life is perfect" affirmations I tell myself every morning, afternoon, and evening, I accepted what I think is my biggest problem, my impatience. That's right, I don't like to wait. I want change and I want it yesterday. This has translated into me finishing people's sentences, letting my mind wander in a conversation when I've decided to think about the next thing, and even come across as curt when my wife is sharing something with me for the sake of sharing it. Baby, I'm sorry. The impatience is why I don't care to expand my hobbies. It's the reason I work overtime. It's the reason why I'm not well versed when the topics of shows and movies come up. They just don't get to the point fast enough for me. But I also have other things I want to see come to fruition. And if I can control their outcome, then I want to. I've done a better job in recent years of masking my impatience externally. And by better, I'm not saying a great job. I know it's still a work in progress. But now I need to come to terms with my impatience internally too. I set annual goals that I want to achieve in a week. I set 5-year goals that I want to achieve in a month. And if I could achieve either in a week or a month, you better believe that they didn't make my goal list in the first place, because that would be cheating. And I won't cheat myself. But I will give myself a hard time about not achieving something sooner. I will set incredibly taxing targets for myself and sometimes for others around me. Every once in a while, that's okay, because the feeling of achievement after working hard on something worthwhile is incredibly gratifying. But all the time, it definitely isn't. I even have these little mind games I play with myself. For example, if I finish sooner, I'll take a break. Yet the break doesn't come. Instead, I get excited that I'm ahead and I keep going. It's almost like I'm in a race with myself. If my impatience were solved, I would definitely be slowing down. I'd set more realistic timetables to get things done. I would slow things down more intentionally to savor even more of my life. And I'd embrace the savoring as part of the work, which would make the process more enjoyable. So what's stopping me? Nothing. This process just boosted my awareness, gave me something to look forward to, something to apologize for, and something to do moving forward to embrace the miracle I have in front of me. Besides, if I slowed down, I'd just be running instead of sprinting. Thank you to the over 4,200 members who signed up to accelerate their learning with me. I'm grateful to be on this journey with you all. Get after it.